Hello, Galaxy! I'm Chris Perillo, and if it looks dark in here, it's because I forgot to turn on the lights, which, by the way, makes me very gassy. In case you were wondering. Rad Nikki, thank you. My intestines appreciate you immensely, because sometimes it just gets... I get so anxious that I tighten up, and then I need to relax, and then when I relax, that happens, and then sometimes if I relax too much, I forget to do this, and then this, and then so much better, huh? I'd flip the switches and say better one, better two, better one, better two, like the eye doctor, but I can't do that because my arms can't reach. I would have to do the whole Superman 3 key card trick. If you remember Superman? Am I the only one who remembers Superman 3? Apparently, I am the only one remembering Superman 3. I am not the only one to remember Garbage Pail Kids, though. Showcased him last night, and hopefully GC Laredo is here. If not, he's going to be very interested in tuning in tonight, specifically because he sent Series 3 to me, and because I was able to successfully nab a Series 1, not having a Series 1 of the Chrome GPKs that were released a few years ago. Now all I'm missing is Series 2. So I'm going to slot these in today's program. That is like the show, the stream, not to be confused with like a program that you run on your computer. No one calls them programs anymore. Like, you know, if I were to watch Tron, and I will at some point with my daughter, and you know, Flynn comes, greetings, programs. Daddy, what's a program? It's an app. Everything's an app these days. Not everything's a cereal, though. Got my alphabets. Very happy to have these because apparently they stopped making alphabet. So I learned about alphabets, I guess, no longer being produced through a few serial tweeters that I follow. People on Twitter, at least. I'm sure they have blogs, but who reads blogs? But I noted, made a kind of a mental note to myself that they no longer were going to be making the alphabet cereal. So I promised that if I found one, I would get it. I did. This, unfortunately, was full price. Brian, there's a message in my alphabet. It says, ooh. Peter, those are Cheerios. That was my best Peter Griffin and Brian the dog. So I'm going to be diving into alphabets today before too long. I don't have much to showcase, unfortunately, apart from when we go through the series that GC Laredo sent me. Very, very grateful once again. Now, all I need is Series 2. Series 1 is coming soon, theoretically. Series 2, I'm trying to get a really good deal on Series 2 somewhere. Really trying. We'll see. But GC Laredo, glad you're here so you can stick around for the slotting, possibly. If you have nothing better to do, we can geek out about Garbage Pail Kids. I think you and I may be the only Garbage Pail Kids fans in existence. No, I know there are many, many more of us. Let me go ahead and show everybody who was not able to tune in for the full broadcast last night the remainder of... Hang on. This fell off. I guess the completion of the Lego build this weekend. The Trolls set came together really nicely. Pretty happy with it. I am going to keep it fully assembled, and hopefully it will remain fully assembled, I'm sure, until Jedi gets a hold of it. Let me see. Let me hold it like that. There we go. That's better for a screen grab. Otherwise, it won't work. Obviously, or if it wasn't obvious, I did not put the stickers on, unfortunately, because I'm just not a fan of stickers, and I was on the fence. I was like, do I put the stickers on or not? And then I decided, nah, I'm not going to do it. But what's so nice about this set, apart from being a good price, I got it like 30 to 40% off, was specifically the 3 minifigures, the unique Trolls minifigures. I already had Poppy, but I did not have Barb, nor did I have... What's the other one's name? I'd have to look at the box, but it's been recycled by now. So the set came together really well. It's even got this little motion thing up front. I think Jedi's going to get a kick out of it when she sees that. Fun. Fun. 'Cause that's what Lego is all about. Fun. Fun. I'm going to put that over there so I don't accidentally crash into it. I also know that we showed you this yesterday, but at the top of the show, I totally forgot to show everybody that I got another one in the War of the Bounty Hunters, Marvel 14 Star Wars. So this came in, and I totally spaced on it. I had it sitting to the side. Setting? I had it sitting to the side. It was set to the side, and now it's been shown. So aren't you happy? Is your life that much more complete? Future the Clown, I see that GC Laredo answered your question, and I'm very, very grateful that he did, because he knows what he's talking about. There are not many more of me out there, as in, like... I think GC Laredo is more of a diehard Garbage Pail Kid fan than I am, because I haven't chased down everything. I mean, I don't know if GC Laredo has. I mean, like a lot of the online exclusives, I totally skipped on. I had a lot of the initial online exclusives, and then they just kept coming and kept coming and kept coming. I'm like, I'm gonna pull back a bit on some of that stuff. So I did. Today's figure is a Battle Droid. There we go. It's a Battle Droid figure. Wanted to grab more of them in retail. Unfortunately, they didn't release more of them in retail. So I gotta wait until they possibly drop in price, as opposed to dropping here in the parachute game. As GC Laredo notes, if you're into Garbage Pail Kids, he unfortunately is on YouTube. Boo! Not boo to GC Laredo, but Twitch is where it's at. I know. Not everybody likes Twitch. I do. It's a lot more fun than YouTube ever was, that's for sure. So we're going to go ahead and crack open the Battle Droid package. The packaging. This is a duplicate, so I'm not too concerned. One on card, one to open. I don't do the same for Garbage Pail Kids, necessarily. They're all the slot in the plastic sleeves. I didn't slot my GPKs until maybe Series 5, Series 6, maybe even Series 7. Because I didn't have them. I didn't have the slots, and then I ended up, getting them because I needed them. Because otherwise I'd be carrying them around in rubber bands, right? They survived. I still got them. My vintage GPKs, still have them. So happy I do. Alright, come on. I wanted to be really careful with this Battle Droid because the backpack I thought would stay on a little better than it does. But this is a Battle Droid. Everyone, Battle Droid, everyone. So this is an official Battle Droid right there. As Fucho drops with his coffee. Where's that Ticino? Which one? I had 3 cups today, although I didn't put cream in one of my cups of Ticino. So you can see, I'm holding up the hologram Battle Droid, the one that I printed, and the licensed one. They're pretty similar to one another, eerily similar. So let me see. I'm gonna see if I can. I'm trying to get the color just right so you can see the details. But there you go. We've got 2 Battle Droids. You can see the Battle Droid to the holographic Battle Droid stands a little taller than the 3.75-inch scale Battle Droid. Of course, this is a vintage collection Battle Droid here, so it's super articulated as opposed to... They didn't have a true vintage Battle Droid figure, but as opposed to the Battle Droid figures that we saw with the initial release of the Phantom Menace. And I find those thrifting every so often. Not as often as I'd like. I mean, because Battle Droids are one of those figures that they're very frail, but when I find one, I tend to grab them. You know, to army build, you can't have too many of them, as opposed to, like, you can't really army build an Amidala. You can army build a Darth Vader, kind of. Not really. You missed the comic book? I think you got it yesterday, though, Liz. Don't worry about it. It was more for the catch-up on YouTube. Catch-up. Blah. Alright. Sorry, that was more of a comment on tomato ketchup. Blah. Than it was catching up in the archive. Kylo Ren turned out rather well. And I say rather well because as you can see, yes, he's fine. But the problem I have with this Kylo Ren isn't the legs. The legs are perfect. Hell, even the lightsaber turned out perfect. But the problem I have specifically with this Kylo Ren figure is with the way the artist decided to effectively bisect the hood on top, rather than making the hood like a separate piece that could be added afterward. I think it's an interesting decision to make, certainly, but I mean, beggars can't be choosers. The problem is that I can't, no matter how I squeeze this guy together, I can't close that gap. It's impossible, because the arms have the, of course, the attachment that bulk up the body as it squeezes together, and the point at which you apply pressure for the screw is a little further down. So I feel that this is the biggest problem that this figure has. Otherwise, like, if you just look at it up front, like, it's spectacular. But you know, it's a 3D printed figure. You can't expect perfection. But as far as a model is concerned, I think he could have gone maybe a little further with that. Let me go ahead and put the Battle Droid antenna by the Battle Droid next to the Shadow Trooper I showcased yesterday. You lost at least 10 in a row. Fix him, dude. Keep going. Can't quit now. Can't quit. Don't stop. Got my Grogu bowl and lightsaber spoon. As I was mentioning to Eclipse Empire on the Instagram stream tonight, because I do them, or I am doing them right now for just a few minutes on Instagram on Sunday evenings. I'm trying to unlock some achievements over there. It's been, I would say, since childhood, since I had Alphabet. Whoa! Were they always this large? No. No effing way. Look, there's an F. This is huge. This freaking... It's been a while, but I swear these used to be smaller. We'll see if they taste like I remember. That tastes like an animal cracker. Without the milk. The oat milk, fresh from oat nipples. They were much smaller, like Cheerios. That's what I thought, dude. They made it bigger. I don't know why. I won't be able to spell squat. My spoon's not big enough. Here, I'm going to spell R-I-D. Wait. Can I find an E? No. Right here, let me do this. R. No. This is going to D-E-D. No, D-I-D. These are way big. These are huge. It's bigger for older people to read. Larzus, that's hilarious. Alright, we've got our rainbow. Thank you for redeeming that. You remember them smaller and tasting like Lucky Charms without the marshmallows? Yeah, that's what I remember as well. Smaller, and I mean, like, substantially smaller. These things are, I don't know how to show you scale of Alphabets. I'm just saying they are huge. By comparison, they're like 75% larger than they used to be. Like, they're large. Very large. Just as tasty, though. I would say Lucky Charms-esque. I don't remember them being this crunchy. Nor do I remember... Is that oat? Yeah, whole grain oat flour. I don't remember this being as oaty as it tastes. I got the Comic Sans flavor? Oh no! That's the worst! Well, you know, given that they changed the size, I want to know the story. What happened with Alphabets? What's going on? Why'd they kill it? I mean, it's a sugary cereal. I wouldn't say it's like a massively sugary cereal. Cheerios like flavor with sugar, bigger pieces, and a demonstrable crunch. The gamer me, yes. You can 3D print food. It's possible. Sorry that I missed the... Sorry that I spit alphabets all over my computer. Missed the Aziz Lights. The only one I caught, I did. So, thank you for your patience, and thank you, Liz, for the refunds. Not as much fun as the Captain Crunch chocolate caramel from yesterday. And by the time you try to spell something, I got a lot of B's. For some reason. By the time you try to spell something, it gets soggy. Sounds like typical American supersizing things. I mean, it's a little bizarre. How am I going to store the CS3? Binder or penny sleeves? Probably in a binder. Be slotting them in my Ultra Pro 9 card. I've got a method. You'll see. You should have a bag. Hang on. You should have a bag set aside. Put a little bit of cereal. Oh, you want me to mix them all together? Don't be surprised if that happens here in another couple of weeks. Because I cannot go through that much cereal. I mean, I could. Easily. But I do, believe it or not, try to limit what I eat. Because otherwise, I'll have problems. Look, wait, hang on. Who said that? Who said that, Mark? Sorry to be blunt, but new and improved alphabets is a downgrade in every way. The letters are jumbo, bloated versions of their former selves, which wouldn't be a problem if they also weren't more airy and less crunchy. Okay, so that's... Okay. So I'm not alone. Was that a review? Yes. That's so funny. Okay, so I'm glad I'm not the only one. Why? Why? Yeah, I noticed that they were thicker than usual. I'm not too concerned about it. They should be fine. I cannot have... Krillin64, you may have missed this yesterday, but I picked up a box of the Captain Crunch peanut butter cereal. But unfortunately, I cannot eat it because they use hydrogenated oil, which is that's a no-no for me. There are a few ingredients in products, specifically food products, that I avoid. That's not a vegan thing. That's more of a, I know what trans fats are and I don't want any thing. Oh, there's no fat in this one. Some cereals have fat. Oil, specifically. I still eat those, so long as they're not hydrogenated. So, trying to stay on top of chat as I do this.
Show me what you got!
I really didn't get anything today. Alphabets? That's what I'm eating right now. It's pretty good. Tasty. Nothing like they used to be, though. Nothing. Yeah, I guess I know why they're going out, then. Well, here's to a send-off. I don't know what the hell I'm going to do with all the cereal. I don't know. I don't know if it's going to stay good until Diana comes back. I mean, she's got... It's going to be a few weeks. Let's see, it's the 11th. Oh, yeah. Like, I don't want it to go stale. So I may have to slow down and just do like one cereal on a weekend. It's crunchy at the beginning. Which I enjoy. Seal it in an airtight container. We really don't have that many big airtight containers. Time to make some locker room cereal? Yeah, the gamer me. Yeah, no. Diana and Jedi have been visiting family in Texas, which has given me plenty of time to clean up, straighten up, organize. Something I like to do. I mean, to a point. I'd rather not have to reorganize anything or clean anything up if given a choice, but that's the burden we bear. Jerry Barnacles, he was freaking out. Does Chris know how to use the washer and dryer? Very easily. Throw the clothes in, press the button. That's it. No soap. Or dryer sheet. Very straightforward. I do the dishes every day. By hand. I'm very self-sufficient. You'd buy some Perillo corn pops and drops. Ooh, that's a good idea. I like the name of that. That's a good name. Perillo Pop and Drops. Almost done with this. Then we'll get into slotting. My big concern with this print, I've done this one before, and he came out okay. My big concern is what it's printing right now, the torso. That it doesn't come off the plate. You do laundry, wash dishes, make meals, and even go for a walk? Well, I don't really make meals. I do walk, but usually on my errands. Just started Sopranos. Yeah, it's okay. I'm not sure if I'm going to stick with it. I mean, I'm like halfway through season 1, I think. We'll see. You know how they keep it interesting. Had several seasons. Keep watching it. Okay. I only did because enough people watched it and talked about it. I'm like, okay, there's no other new show that I'm going to watch, although I guess HBO Max just launched a new one that I may give a stab. So I was like, all right, I'll watch The Sopranos. So I'm going to watch that. Then maybe watch The Wire. Then maybe watch Breaking Bad. I mean, I might as well. I mean, like, what else am I going to do at night after the show? Okay, done with this. I'm going to run the oat milk down to the refrigerator. Pop and drop. Well, assuming the raffle's going. Come back and I'll slot. Alright. Y'all enjoy the shirt? Enjoy the view? Nice, yeah. That good? You like the shirt? I love the shirt. Can't even remember the hell I got it. But I'm like very monochromatic tonight. This and the my pants. It's like I'm walking black and white. So, yeah. Alright. Let us go ahead and flip over to this view. No, apparently not that view. Okay. This view? Well, this view is a little more interesting, possibly. Where's the... It was working when I started the stream. It's working there. Alright, let's do this then. Not that. This. Well, my close-up cam does not want to seem to do its thing at all. Very strange. Alright, let me try. OBS did this to me the other night, you might remember. But with the main cam, it had locked up. I'm just going to reset. See how this goes. Whoa, now it says no devices connected. There we go. Let's try that. Oh, come on. For reals? It does not want to play nicely. Oh! Yay! Got it! Sweet. Just a little bit of patience. Let's go ahead and this over here. Tell you about the Thingy Fangs goodness? Well, Fangs is awesome. I find myself very frequently just scrolling and scrolling and scrolling. It's a great way to pass the time. You learn that you should add all cams to all scenes, even if not using that scenes, keeps them alive. Yeah. Apparently I've got a couple of those wrappers in here for some reason. I have boxes of these. See how many sheets I can get through. Let's go ahead. Let's see. Start there. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to go through more than that. So GC Laredo, I don't know if you heard, but I was able to find and make a bid on a Series 2 or Series 1 of Chrome. I should rewatch Game of Thrones. Nah, you know, there are enough other shows that I have not watched yet that I think I'll be fine. Where the hell is the top? There we go. GC Laredo, I'm looking now specifically for Series 2. A full Series 2 is what I need now. You're right, these are pretty thick. You heard? Good for me. Thank you. Well, like I said, I did reach out to Clint, too. But it is the weekend. Yeah, they stack fine. This is how I've always done it, going all the way back. So I see no need to necessarily change. I should pause every time I get a new one. I'll just pause and show you. So we got Pinlin, Stuck Chuck, Pinlin, 84A and 85, A and B. There, of course, is Joe Blow. Uploaded to Discord. Thank you very much. All right, so now we'll move on to Horsey Henry and Galloping Glen. You know, the hard part about showcasing these is getting you the feeling of that foil, right? That's really what makes these sets. And I'm depressingly, thank you, Liz. I'm depressingly incomplete. I say very, very, very depressingly. Do we have a new ad at the chat here for this one? Okay. Sorry if I missed it. Unless that was an earlier ping. Can I even add at the chat? I don't think I've got add at the chat on this one. I guess I could. Give me a second. Oh, well, there's that ad at, but I think I'm going to take this ad at here. Copy. And then drop it back here. Paste. But move it. Oh, come on. There we go. What we got? Hey, Armagettes. Thank you for following just now. I was just instructed to at the chat. So that what I'm doing. I'm just trying to get it to even up. Is that gonna work? There we go. They can go a little higher than that. Yeah. There we go. The chat has been attated. And I added a new element, obviously. So, choppy, CPU struggling. Probably. Anytime that you add like 44 different elements, it's going to get laggy. I was choppy on my end. I'm not sure how it looked. When I'm looking at the stream preview over here, it seemed fine. So we've got Roy Bot. I can't believe I remember that name. And Hothead Harvey. Obviously, Transformers GPKs. I remember Series 3 very well. The back of these, pretty nice as well, showing the completed puzzles. KO'd Cody, would that be? Over here? KO'd Cody, if I remember. It's been a while since I looked at these. But I remember hey, Paxi Prime, good to see you. I remember the Series 3 being very, 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 very well distributed. Like, everybody had Series 3 cards. Everybody. Few people had Series 2. You got your Count Chocula? Awesome! Never a bad time to have that. Dinosaur and Farrafossil. Puzzle backs. Not as much fun as the backs that have the wanted posters, and I'm sure we'll get to those here soon. We got Hurt and Pat Splat. Thank you, Liz. Yeah, see that AT-AT is probably going to throw off the frame rate of just about every other animation on this screen, so FYI, that's what happens. Not my problem. I'll probably turn off the walker here in a tiny bit. See if that improves things. Stone Sean and Thick Vic. I remember the art very clearly, very much, because you know, this is the art I grew up with. Like these, you know, these are my favorite pieces of art that I will ever own. And mind you, I've got original art as well, like hanging up on the wall. Justin Hillgrove, but like as far as the art I grew up with, this was it. Blake Flake and what is it? Hippie Skippy? I don't remember that one being named Hippie Skippy. I remember Blake Flake, but I don't remember the other name. It's kind of funny how that works. You remember one name but not the other. I love that they were. I feel that they honored the original colors in this Chrome, because I remember Blake Flake having a purple-pink background, Hothead Harvey and Roybot having a silver background, Stone Sean having that kind of gradient background. So it's very nice that they kept those. It's killing me that I don't have Series 2. It's gonna keep me up at night. That's something now I have to get it. I got 1 and 3. I gotta get 2. Spit and Spencer and Marvin Gardens. I knew Marvin Gardens from way back in the day as in Monopoly. Did I do that right? I did. Okay. Hang on. Take these out here. Ooh, they are very thick. Usually, if it's a puzzle piece, I flip it. And I realized that I could probably do a slightly better job, but I've been doing this for so long. So the reason why is because here you've got. See the. Look at that. That's just friggin-tacular, dude. GC Laredo, thank you so much for turning me on to this. I've got one more to flip here. You said you should see the prism refractors in this set. Oh man, insane. I sent you the base set without parallels. I kept those. I don't need the parallels. I'm fine with just a base set. Like, I'm good. Because otherwise, parallels would get very expensive very quickly. So I tend to not get the parallels. See the other side? That's what I was optimizing for there. A lot of checklists up front. Like, I don't remember that many checklists. You were lucky to get like 1 or 2 cards with the checklists. Checklists A? Oh, they even have the bonus ands. Yeah. Alright. There's that one. Drew Blood and Bustin' Dustin. Puzzle backs. Yeah, this is, I mean, the effect on this is, it cannot be overstated enough. Like, this is just, oh man, you got me hooked. I love when fellow collectors pull fellow collectors even deeper down the rabbit hole. Need to log off? No worries. No worries. You can get NFT. Yeah, but I'm not going to.
Marcos rated my stream with 6 viewers.
Rating the stream. Hey, everyone. Fellow fans of Star Wars and Darth Maul specifically. I'm going to turn off the AT-AT just for a moment. I am Chris Perillo. Welcome to my play shop. Today, I had some Alphabet cereal since it's Sunday. I have cereal on Saturdays and Sundays. Either cereals I haven't tried yet or cereals that I remember when I was growing up. Today, I am taking a gift from GC Laredo, a fellow fan of Garbage Pail Kids, and slotting the Chrome Series 3 into sheets. And these are absolutely phenomenal. I've been a Garbage Pail Kid collector ever since, like, I was a kid and loved it. Absolutely loved it. And stuck with it. And I'm very glad I stuck with it, certainly. But Maricos, I hope you had a good stream. Welcome aboard. I hope everyone here likes Star Wars. Geeking out. Talking about entertainment. Maybe Garbage Pail Kids, if you're so inclined. Possibly even 3D printing. Because I do that as well. I'm currently in the process of 3D printing a variety of Star Wars figures, and currently doing a K2SOs, can be seen in the Arabesh, and then hopefully we'll be able to get them assembled here before the end of the stream tonight. So everyone, welcome! I'm very glad you are here, and again, Maricos, hope you had a very good stream. What were you geeking out about? What were you doing? Were you playing a game? Is that what you were doing? That's a good guess? Were you wearing a Darth Maul cap? Is that another good guess? You might be making a trip to Batuu. Oh, yes. Do I want something? Do I want you to pick something up? Well, I've got a little wish list. The problem is, I was making mention to Eclipse Empire. The problem is, I don't very often know everything that they have. I kind of have to rely on people who go when they post things on social. I'm like, ooh, that's a new thing. Ooh, that's a new thing. I tend to like the smaller items. There's a couple of things from the Toydarian's toy shop that I've been hoping to get. I mean, honestly, the best way to find out is, like, when someone's on site, they send a picture. I'm like, yes, that's the thing. Grab that, grab this, grab that. And there's so many things. There's so many items that are available. And not just at Galaxy's Edge, but, like, Star Tours, that area as well. It's like, I would miss out on so much if I did not know. So I always appreciate when people take pictures. Anytime they see a Star Wars something, letting me know. I never miss an opportunity. Zizor, not spelled like Zizor in Star Wars, but close enough. It's not an assassin droid. This is K2SO, so it would be an Imperial security droid. Follow you on the gram and YouTube. You'll make a video in a few weeks of updates. Fair enough. Legacy Saber's being vaulted. Yeah. I have Vader's Saber. I got that as a gift from Disney, and then I just got Rey's Saber. And the reason why I got Rey, and specifically Rey's saber from the end of Rise of Skywalker, because they haven't released a toy version of that, and my daughter's birthday's coming up, and she's been asking when are they going to release Rey's lightsaber, and I said, I don't know. And so hopefully, that's going to be the crown jewel of her presents that she's getting in a few weeks. Hopefully she's going to be as excited as I am to have it, because that's the only one that you can get, an officially licensed Rey lightsaber. That's coming very, very, very soon. So thank you to those who just followed. We've got Lady Sky Bry, Where in Disneyland, and Armageddon for following. And if I missed the shout out earlier, that's did I do? Yeah, I think Armageddon I did when I started slotting. Maricos, thank you so much for the raid. You're watching MTV Fat Camp. MTV had like all those shows, didn't they? I stopped watching MTV though, like the last time I went to Lollapalooza, which was eons ago. It's cool, I just took a self-designed Kubaton off the printer bed. The ones on Thingiverse sucked ass design-wise. A Kubaton? What's that? I'm relatively new to 3D printing. And so, I've been very blessed with this community. Some people here are into 3D printing, and they've helped somewhat. But most, if not all, of what I've 3D printed has been Star Wars related. Like it's just count on it. Every night I'm here on Twitch, 6 p.m. Pacific, probably 3D printing some Star Wars stuff. So right now, like I said, I'm in the process of slotting the Garbage Pail Kids, which I'm very happy to have. This gift from GC Laredo. See how the refraction of the light? See, it's just absolutely beautiful. A self-defense thing you put on your keychain. Oh, okay. Interesting. You learn something new every day. I don't do a lot of practical printing. I have, but it's not the thing that I necessarily do. Iris Amelia. Hey, good to see ya. A shout out to you as well. So here's a shout out in case I missed it or we missed it. Here's a shout out to Maricos, and that's how I say your handle because I've yet to really be corrected. And Iris Amelia here on Twitch. Let me go ahead and flip over to this view. It's a little more dynamic. You get to see the print, you get to see the chat, you get to see me slotting, you get to see my profile. I remember this art so well. You were just completely shocked to see me? Oh yeah, every day. 6 p.m. Pacific. So you don't just see me now, you'll see me tomorrow, and the next night, and the next day, and the next day. Okay, now we're getting into the cool backs for these, right? The wanted posters. Love those. Can't carry a gun or anything in Sweden. I would not know. Yes, I'm basically streaming forever. At live.perillo.com. I am doing well. Doing very well. Wasn't thrilled with tonight's cereal. It wasn't awesome. It was fine. I'm sad that they changed the formula for alphabets. Oh, they definitely updated. Oh my god! Where's GC Laredo? This is my card back. He went to bed, I think. Look at that. Wanted for ignoring OS2 Chrome. I ignored OS2 Chrome. That's me. Nat Nerd is me. They definitely updated the wanted posters there. Punchy Perry and Creamed Keith. I seem to remember the art more so than the names. Man, the Chrome series, yeah. Why did I sleep on this? Why? Hated this one, but still had to collect it, of course. I still have yet to see Black Widow. What about you, Maricos? Anybody else? I think I'm going to wait until Black Widow is released on Disney+. What about Pepper Spray? That's a good question. You put Star Wars on something, I'm probably going to grab it. But of course, here I am, holding on to Garbage Pail Kids. Obviously not Star Wars. Closest thing we had to Star Wars Garbage Pail Kid was Ash Can Andy in the first series. Looked like an astromech, an R2-D2. Beaky Becky. Waiting on Black Widow 2. Okay, Eclipse Empire. Glad I'm not the only one. You two are as well? I don't know. It's there are a lot of shows that I could be watching that I'm now just beginning to watch. So I think I'll be fine in waiting. I'm not too worried about finding entertainment. Marshy Marshall. So here we hit 100, triple digits for the first time. Now, the original series did not have... the original series looked different in the sense that... there was no chrome on it, obviously. And the Garbage Pail Kids banner was curved. The numbers were in the top right were the same, but they were just in a different font. It was more of a Helvetica font rather than this like Hattenschweiler or Impact font. In your case, you don't necessarily need distance since you got 10 years in martial. I have 0 years in martial arts. No More Three's also going to wait until it's on Disney Plus. Basking Robin, love that. These are so cool. Oh, why did I sleep on them? Why? Could have saved so much money. So there's this one. There's this sheet. So just kind of, as I hover it around, you get a better idea of the reflectiveness of the cards. Stickers, I should say. They are still stickers. Chrome stickers. Very nice. Okay, so let me flip this over. Method to my madness. Getting through them pretty quickly. But that does not surprise me, because it's a pretty small set. Just, they're thick. There's Mug Marcus and KO'd Cody. I didn't know how to read KO'd. I didn't even know what KO'd meant. I just read it as KOD. It didn't make any sense to me until I was older. I'm like, oh, KO, knocked out. Now I get it. Now I understand. But back then, no. In my youth, not so much. And now in my old age, yeah, I know what KO'd means. Now this was my favorite ones were the ones that really looked like Cabbage Patch Kids, and really all the way up till the 10th series, every GPK looked like a Cabbage Patch Kid. Like, but I loved that the art was very much like, this is a Cabbage Patch Kids, but it's got Snake for there. It was irreverent. It was rebellious. And that's why I loved it. Because I could not stand the Cabbage Patch Kids. It was just too much of a craze. I just did not get into it. Baron Aaron. Now I remember that. I remember the art, and I remember that name. Silent Sandy. I don't remember. See, I remember some of the names. It was just odd. I remember the art. Like, the art is definitely, like, carved into my, brain. Like, that's not a surprise. I'm more of a visual guy. Very happy to have kept this collection. For as long as I did, yeah, for sure. Green Dean and Juicy Jessica. See, everyone out there, you gotta see if you can find your name on a Garbage Pail Kid. It's possible. It's not impossible. Jedi probably never will. Don't know, but maybe these cards you're holding are worth a lot of money. Airwolf right now, not so much. Even the vintage cards, they've appreciated in value, but not like, massive amounts. This is just more for nostalgic purposes. The reason I would collect, not necessarily for value. I'd say the same thing for Star Wars stuff too. You had Pogs and Go-Go's. Well, just the other day, I had a friend give me a Vader Pog. They were Star Wars caps. They weren't called Pogs. You're guessing they have a mic? Oh, they have mini mics. I remember Foul Raoul and Mac Quack. Loved this one. I don't know. There's something about the colors on Mac Quack and Foul Raoul that I liked. Plenty of mics. So, I ended up, I went to look to see if they had a few more of the Star Wars caps on eBay, and I couldn't find good prices on them up front. But, yeah, I like that. See, I like that kind of Star Wars trinkety goodness. Garbage Pail Kids, as much as I've collected a few items from the GBK fandom, I have largely stuck to just the stickers. Not really, stretching beyond that. I have a couple of t-shirts. You're back from Noms? Oh. Hope your Nom was more satisfying than mine. checklist. Not that you need to see it. Fishy Phyllis and Smelly Sally. Who wants to get punched several times first? Not me. I'm good. I'm set. I do not need that in my life. This one I remember as well. Nobody landed that time. Wow. Figured someone would land. It happens. Man, I got a little bit of stringing. Not too bad. GPK tops. What is that? Oh yeah, I'm not interested in the blockchain crap. If I want to collect if I want to collect JPEGs, I'll collect JPEGs. There we go. Disgusting Justin. Yeah. That was terrible, but the coffee's making it all better. It usually does. Of course, I had to switch to the Ticino, which has been fine. I miss coffee, though. I do. Tremendously. There's that sheet. Sheet! Sheet! Man. It's so cool. It's beautiful! Target Margaret. Oh! Hey, fix him, dude. Can you take I need you to take a screen... Someone take a screen grab for Discord. And the reason why is because Liz knows a Margaret. She'd get a kick out of that. Target Margaret. I remember this one as well. Now, I appreciated the portrait orientation more so than the landscape orientation. If I had a choice. I don't know why. The art, the position, it just worked. Closest thing I could get to trading cards that I always wanted. Apart from, and I had, as a kid, I had a lot of things, and I collected a lot of different things. I was only a completist for a few things. I was a completist for Garbage Pail Kids, and completist for the vintage, well, they weren't called vintage back then, but vintage Star Wars figures. Everything else I just kind of had, maybe one or two things of. Did not have, like, the full Star Wars card collection at all. Jedi, Empire, or Star Wars. It just didn't happen. Keep them out of the reach of the Jawa. I know! You gotta watch out for those Jawa. So this is a Asgardian Wookiee. This is the Chrome series set. So that's basically the original Series 3 art, updated, thicker, substantially thicker cardstock, and the art is the same, but like the finish is chrome. Staring Darren and Peepin' Tom. Sorry if like the way I'm trying to hold them is such that you can catch the reflection. Otherwise, they just look like, if you look at them like straight on, it's like, oh, it's a regular card. But no, it's like only when they're kind of in motion or offset or the light catches them. That's really that's when the effect really pops. The Asgardian Wookiee, these are extremely good. They are amazing. Topps Chrome is iconic. Wish it still had the NBA license. See, I really didn't even know. I mean, I knew of it back in, I think, 2013, but I skipped it because I'm like, I already have the first series. I'm not gonna. I don't want these, and now I do. Story of my life. There have been many times that I've done that with collectibles, and even to this day, as much as I love collecting a great many things, you kind of have to decide, like, okay, what am I going to focus on? I'm just like, I love G.I. Joe. I love Transformers. I grew up with them, right? I mean, I have like a Transformers t-shirt, one or two, like hoodies, but like as far as collectibles go, you know, maybe not as much. Apart from me kind of deciding for myself that if I was to collect, it would probably be the 5 POA from Super 7. So those are the ones that I tend to do. You know, and so I can say I'm a 5 POA collector, which is fine. It's limited. There's not 5 POA everything, and I don't have to collect all the 5 POA figures to know. What about the refractors? Not going for them? No, I that's a variant set. So, it would be terribly pricey for me to get at this point. I'm fine with just one base set and the AN cards, the bonus cards. I'm fine with those. Because otherwise, you know, I go down the rabbit hole, and I've been pretty solid with that because they've released different border variants in the past, and I skipped them all. Basically, I'm like, nah, give me the white borders, I'm good. You just have to decide, right? You just have to. Oh, interesting. So we got 2 backs for this one. You just have to decide. What's your line? Because if you don't have a line, you just keep going and going and going. I do not know how many episodes Bad Batch is going to have. I tell you this, I don't want them to end. And I also don't know if there's going to be a Bad Batch Season 2. I'm not sure how popular Bad Batch is, though. Because I tell you, they've done nothing. Absolutely nothing to market it. Nothing. And I don't think that they're rooting for its failure. But simultaneously, it just kind of makes you wonder, like, why are they not talking about it? Why am I not seeing, when I walk into a store, why am I not seeing Bad Batch, this, that, and the other thing? I mean, I guess they only have so many marketing dollars. But man, they just keep marketing Mickey Mouse. Like, look, Mickey Mouse is not going away. But if you want people to watch something, they gotta know that it exists. So I do think the Bad Batch is specifically for hardcore fans. The ones for Liz were blurry. Aw, man. That's okay. Don't worry, Fix 'em, dude. If she's interested, then we can probably, I can take a picture, or I will take a picture, and put it in the Discord. I just thought it'd be pretty quick. God, I wish they didn't make Omega so damn annoying. She doesn't bother me. In this last episode from last week was spectacular. Spoilers, if you loved Rebels, you cannot miss the Bad Batch. Like, at all. Omega is fine. I think she's fine. I'm interested. You can't get past 2 or 3 episodes. Oh, you need to. If you are into Rebels, hey, Bo Play Photos, good to see ya. You enjoyed Bad Batch? Watch it on Saturday mornings? Yeah, that's the best time. Saturday morning cartoons. That's the best time to watch cartoons. Saturday morning. It's a scientific fact. Not only are these, well, they're not really trading cards. These are Garbage Pail Kids. Well, I guess they are trading cards, right? These are basically the trading cards that I grew up with. I collect them still. And GC Laredo sent me OS Chrome, or OS3 Chrome, which I did not have. I have all the vintage Garbage Pail Kids. I have pretty much all the modern Garbage Pail Kids base sets. Some mini bonuses, not all the bonuses. And the online sets, I stopped buying pretty quickly. Yeah, it's got this chromium kind of effect to it, right? Chrome. This is chrome. Yes, yesterday's or this week's episode was incredible. Agreed. Is there a reason they did 2 names for each picture? I guess to sell more, possibly. I'm not sure. They had a lot of names. They were trying to make money. Variants. What was my first ever 3D print? Oh, you weren't here for that. The screw. Or no, I'm sorry, it was a nut. And then I did the screw as the second one. The first real 3D print that I did was the Darth Vader bust. It's actually plastic laminated foil prints. Oh, is that why they're so thick? Okay, now we are into the bonus series, AN series. Part of I guess just extraneous Garbage Pail Kids that didn't go anywhere else. I don't know if this is concept art though. I got to get more information from GC Laredo. He's become my go-to GPK fellow fan, which I love. I love the fact that there's in this community. I'm not the only one who loves Garbage Pail Kids. Love. If I spend money on something, you know I like it. This is what happens when one works too long in the print industry. Well, apparently. But it's a cool effect, and there are other effects as well. The refractor is the variant. Chris did a screw because he was a screw loose. Yes, I had a screw loose, and now it's been tightened. Okay, we're just down to the legs then. Boy, we're timing this pretty well. I have Motorned and Revved Upton. This is new art to me. I love the fact that it's Chromed Chris. Did you catch that? That's my name, Chromed Chris. It's perfect. There was also Ophelia Ornament. Oh, wait. I see. So the AN is all about chrome in some way, shape, or form. Because there's chrome on every one of these things. So wait a minute. How's there chrome on this? Precious Pete. Oh, I see. So he's on a pile of poo. Gollum Gary and Precious Pete. Precious. And he's holding on to Garbage Pail Kids Chrome Series 3 on the pile of poo, which is really funny. How do you find Will Smith in the snow? You look for fresh prints. Oh, that's good. That's good. I like it. I'd say you win the dad joke of the night, but I think that goes to Larzeus. Larzeus was really funny because the alphabet's pieces were bigger, because you're bigger as you get older. Adam Byrne and Zippy Zeke. Oh my god, it's got a Thomas the Tank face. What this? What? That's what Cabbage Patch Kids used to look like. Well, they still do. Every so often I see Cabbage Patch Kids thrifting. Never grab them though. I've yet to see any Garbage Pail Kids thrifting,
B1T_Yano rated my stream with 8 viewers.
Big Jano! Hope your stream went well! It must have, because old Curmudgeon came with ya! I am going through the Garbage Pail Kids and slotting the Garbage Pail Kids that were sent to me from GC Laredo, a fellow GPK fan. And my Imperial Security Droid is about finished printing, so we're about to build that. So you timed it perfectly, Big Jano. And everybody who's coming along with. So if you are a nerd or a geek, you may enjoy the streams that I do every night. I'm a variety streamer. Oh, love it. Joe Nut instead of Donut. This is great. Yes, Garbage Pail Kids rock. See? We're not the only ones. I love it. Love it. I will never grow tired of Star Wars and Garbage Pail Kids. Those two things. There are a few things I have an insatiable appetite for. It's just never going to happen. I'm always going to be interested. Sorry, I'm giving you a chance to see the art. Oh, I love it. She's got a Super Soaker. That's hilarious. Yeah, Garbage Pail Kids don't happen around here every day. Usually it's just a 3D printing, some Star Wars stuff, and it's usually 3D printing Star Wars, honestly. Here's the last one for this particular series. Chrome. No, Big Jano, this material, this is Aqua Translucent from Atomic. It's beyond perfect. Because if you're into Star Wars at all, you know the holograms and the Force Ghosts. And the one we did yesterday, there's Kylo Ren. It's basically, I'm building my own collection. I'm printing my own figure collection. Instead of just collecting figures that are made, I'm making them. Not quite sure where they're all going to go yet, but I'm almost done. Like, this is almost the full array of figures that this person has crafted. Of course, it's Atomic. Yes. So I take it you know Atomic. There's the sheet. Just giving you kind of a better idea of that chrome finish. It's just Fan-friggin-tastic. That's just outstanding. And of course, the backs are just as much fun. The Wanted posters, just like the classic Wanted posters. May they never, ever stop making Garbage Pail Kids. Ever. Oh, Atomic's your go-to filament? I can see why. It's been good. Support's been solid. I've been happy with it. This is not the first Atomic filament I've printed with. The first one I printed with, I want to say, is the completely translucent, clear, no yellow filament. And I may end up doing a couple other figures in this, the white filament. I feel I'm going to do a few of these figures a few times over in different filament colors. Just now that I've printed all of them, I just think that some of them deserve to be in different colors. You never used Atomic yet? No. Atomic is definitely worth trying. Definitely worth trying. I guess, I wish he had other ones available. I've got 3 more coming in. He was very, very generous. He's sending 3 spools because I'm running through this translucent or aqua like that. Like, believe it or not, like this is almost, not exactly a full spool, but this took me down. Like all these figures took me way, 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 way down. But I'm very grateful. I'm very happy. So I ordered another one because I need this color. I need it in my stable. And then a couple of others that I thought would be kind of fun to print with, including a rose gold. That'll be a lot of fun. Oh, thank you, Azizor, for popping over to the Discord server. Really appreciate that. I saw your post just come in there. I got a notification for it. So thank you for sending that link. I'm always interested in seeing what else could be 3D printed. Not just Star Wars stuff, certainly, but, whatever I can see. Whatever might be there, that is. That I didn't realize I needed until I see it, and then I'm like, oh, yeah, I totally need that. And you don't even know you need it. The cherry red is your baby, can never go without. I came close to getting, I got the UV reactive green. Like, it looks like a glow-in-the-dark green, so I'm going to be doing a few of those. I don't even know. Like, I've been 3D printing these figures for a month, almost. I don't even know what else to print. Like, I know there's so many options. I've got a desktop full of shortcuts from thangs.com. But, like, it's going to be hard to move on from the figures. So, I'm probably going to be, picking and choosing and going, I think I'll print, a Stormtrooper in this color, or a Mandalorian in that color, or a Battle Droid in this color, a Security Droid, and just kind of have fun with some of those colors. The UV reactive stuff sounds very exciting. And so I'm hoping that works well. Now all I need to find is effectively a you know what I'm talking about. You know what I mean? A black light, because apparently the black light that I have sucks. So I need a new one. I should print a Ghostbusters Slimer with a UV reactive green. That might be kind of interesting. Definitely, I'll probably go through a few busts. Definitely a lot of Darth Vader stuff. Snowflakes, possibly. Because when the lights are on, it looks green. Like, it's like a neon kind of green, but it's UV reactive. And it was down between that one and the yellow one, I think. Or maybe is it the yellow one that I got? I don't know. And then I got one other. Oh, no, those are the 3 I got. Rose gold, UV reactive, yellow or green, and then another one of the translucent aquas. Because I'm like, when I get through this, I'll be like, oh, I'm so sad, I can't do it anymore. I need this color in my life. Thank you for following, Silent Void X. Hopefully you will not be silent in chat. Welcome to the play shop. This print for tonight is about finished. Just a few minutes more to go. Let's see here. Oh, 25 minutes. Never mind. I thought it was like way sooner. So it isn't. So I can take off the elbow cam then. That's basically what I'm looking at. What y'all are looking at. There we go. There's the main course. Now you got the countdown timer along with it. There's the deliciousness. Boop. Oh. I think Big Jano's coasting in. Yep. Oh, is that wobbly? Alright, drop and pop. I know there was already a raffle running. Thank you for reminding me, bot. Oh, bot. Oh, by the way, I totally missed that someone followed me. Someone. You tried setting your password as beef stew, but it said password not stroganoff. That's pretty good. There's a Benchy in the pool. Lone Gopher? Haven't seen him in a while. It's funny, I do the, I do Lego streams, and then all the people that I raid for Lego and are aware of just Lego stuff, I don't see them on the nights that I do Lego streams. Oh well, what are you gonna do? Tell you what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna Oh, I thought that was gonna go on forever.
Deus Falcon just subscribed.
Thank you, Deus Falcon. Falchion? Deus Falchion? Oh, Deus Falchion. Am I totally, like, messing up that name? Thank you for subbing. Really appreciate that. Welcome! You now get a Darth Vader emote next to your name. I'm good? Thank you. I'm not very good sometimes with the handle reading until I, like, ultimately I learn and then, like, oh, that's what it is. And I'm like, ah, okay. Ah, I get it now. Yeah, that makes sense. Hey, Beats. Good to see you again. Saw you earlier tonight, very briefly. Over on Instagram. Just about ready to finish, or it is finishing up the, and hopefully goes all the way through. I don't anticipate any problems with the remainder of these two legs. If anything was going to mess up, I would imagine it would have been the torso, and that pulled through just fine. If I remember correctly, the other security droid that I printed, which was in a more neutral or gray kind of color, came together fine. Or more easily than I thought it would. So I'm not anticipating any snags on this one. I mean, if it happens, it's just it's an easy enough to reprint. But as opposed to the Kylo, I did not have to really reprint. I was just disappointed with the way the helmet came together, or the hood came together. Solo, I did reprint. I ended up reprinting him, or at least the legs portion, a few times over, and everything seems like it was the way I wanted it to be. So I'm good with Solo the way he is. Yeah, it's trying to get him to where I know that I feel I did my best with each one of them. You know what I'm saying? All right, resetting the drop, queuing the drop. Get your drops in and your pops in. Gotta get popped, yeah, gotta get popped. I almost grabbed corn pops the other day. It was on sale-ish. But I'm like, right now, I've got a backlog of cereal. Believe it or not, there is such a thing as having a backlog of cereal, and I did. I totally had a backlog of cereal. I had way more cereal than I know what to do with right now. So I've got to figure out how to. Yeah, I'm gonna have to get the I guess some kind of some bags. Yeah, some bags. That makes sense. Like they make them. Do they make like vacuum? I know they have canisters and containers, but that might be kind of overkill. That might be more money than I want to spend on just some short-term cereal stuff. Do they? I mean, do they make like temporary Ziploc, suck the air out bags? I mean, not like, normally they make them for clothes, but do they make that kind of stuff for food? Vacuum seal bags for food? Yeah, do they? Oh, thank you for the Deadpool show. We'll see. See if Cine Up's still streaming after the print. It may be him tonight. It's Yo Girl Diggy. You can see? Awesome. Alright, here we go. Alright, resetting the drop. They started making vacuum sealing bags for food, then moved on to them for clothes. Oh, okay, so they do exist. Alright, let's do some browsing here. Let's see what we got. Here's my elbow cam. I have to turn that off. Go over to Amazon, yeah. And then turn that on. Well, how come that's not? Is this okay? So the Prusa, that's what I'm printing right now. That worked, but why not this one? Weird. Okay, so there's the elbow cam, yeah, quad view cam. That did this. Even this one doesn't want to work. Interesting. Okay, that works. Oh, there we go. And OBS has been very weird lately. Okay, vacuum seal bags. Oh, food. Very important. I do not need to be sealing anything else. Food savers. Yeah, like a food saver. Yeah, I don't have a spool dryer either. Okay, here we go. O2. Okay, there's a lot of vacuum bags, but what do you just use a do you just use a vacuum cleaner? Meal rolls. Okay, food saver. Quart-size vacuum zipper bags. These are reusable. I like that idea. But how do you... Not quart, gallon. Oh, see, but you need the, you actually need the vacuum thingy. Yeah? Unless I can use the other vacuum thingy on it. Because I have a vacuum thingy. I have something that is a lot like that. Not exactly, but close to it. Oops. You're sorry, an error has occurred. Well, great. What the heck? Food saver. Holy cow. Yeah, see, that's a whole system. I don't know if I need a whole system. I just need it kind of temporarily. No, I use vacuum. Yeah, see, that's... I don't want to get a new gadget. I really don't want to get a new gadget because we're not likely going to be using it for as long. So I'm looking at not getting a new gadget because otherwise it's too much. This is the kind of thing, like if I look at that cap there, you might remember I have the sealer that David from Printed Solid sent me, and that could very well work on this particular product. Jerky scented filament? That sounds good. You can't use the rolls without the system. We have one. Yeah, no, I figure as much. That's why I'm looking at these bags, because these bags look like they could potentially work for what I'm trying to do. I mean, it's a system, but I'm looking specifically at that. Like, see how the cat, it like goes right over it, and that's exactly the way that my current one does it. Set of 18. All right, yeah, I think this is gonna work. What was that? Gallon, because I've got to, because I don't want to eat all the cereal and I don't want to waste it. This is really the only reasonable thing that I might be able to do. So we'll see. I'm gonna try these because I don't want to get a whole food saver system. What the heck? Amazon's burping left and right. Like, they have vacuum sealer and sets and kits and all that, but I think I've got what I think I've got the base. I just need to have, I need the bags, and a gallon. God, I hope what I have would fit in a gallon. But you know what I'm saying? It's way more. That's way more. I guess valid of an option. Plus, we could reuse the bags over and over and over again. Why don't I just print a bag clip? Because the air will get in, and then it'll be stale. And I'd rather not have stale cereal if I can help it. Oh, sorry, that's K2SO. That's what we're printing tonight. And I also have a freeze frame. I see that. Thank you, Fixin' Dude. I keep hearing flapping. Why do I keep hearing flapping? Did you hear it? It was like a... I bet you the neighbor kid's playing ball. It's like not flapping, a flap, like a... So my guess is the neighbor kid's playing ball. Thank you, Fixin' Dude, for everything. I don't know, man. Hard to say. Someone's playing Flappy Chris? Yeah. There's a name I haven't heard in a long time. A long time. So yeah, I'm gonna get those bags because I have the. That's what I've used to seal the filament with those bags. Fappy Chris, yeah, no, yeah, I think these bags might work. I feel that I could get most of the open cereal because I've got like the problem is like the Frosted Flakes is a huge freaking box, huge. And the good news is that as I get more cereal, that as I go through it, I can easily reseal or I can seal them for Diana to eventually get to, without it getting stale, without it going stale. You know, I feel so much better about that, like way better about that. I hate wasting food. I really do. Whoops. Where's this? Do we have a sale? Oh, man. The Tonta V4 is on sale again on Amazon. Sure, I'll go to Bing before I go to Amazon. $29, right? Ah! Amazon's doing this right now. What's going on? Amazon's broken right now. Is this doing it to you, too? Look at that. It's... You try not to waste food? Yeah, I'm just not... I don't like it. I don't like wasting food. Really? It's... Dude, it's burping everywhere. Okay, that worked. The homepage worked, but how come I cannot get to the Tonta V? Even on the desktop. See if I can remove the... No, nothing. Sorry, an error has occurred. Weird. Well, it's like it's a good price. $29 down from $50 is freaking outstanding, man. It's like, I wouldn't say it's impulse buy territory, but I gotta snap up another one of those. Hey, Avaline, try using the Amazon app. Yeah, it's a good idea. Why didn't I think of that? Tonta V4. I can't type apparently, but it knew exactly what I... Yeah, no! It boots me right back to the home page. The link is right there too. I mean, I can see it like right there, and they just bats me right back. Tonta V4 doesn't like it. No, I mean, I can click... No? I just got a 404 on something... No, it's everything I'm clicking. Everything I'm tapping and clicking. Like, literally everything is going nutty. Okay. This is just... Hang on. This is what I'm going to do. Oh. Go, see, this is what I do. I always go to Twitter. I go to Twitter when I find... 3 minutes ago, people start running into problems. 3 minutes ago on Amazon. Is Amazon not working for anyone else? Main page loads. Whenever I go to try to look at an item and get an error message. I'm getting error messages on your site when clicking items. Yeah, Amazon's down. Amazon's basically, like, I check Twitter, like, that's where I go, like, if it's, like, to know if it's just me or if it's everybody, so everyone seems to be having problems. Yeah, I just checked Twitter myself. Bezos pulled everything related to space because He's the only one, only going to be the second billionaire in space now. Yeah. Yep. Yeah. Amazon help is going to be getting inundated. Guarantee it. Someone seemed to have misconfigured something, because they're literally they are losing millions of dollars right now. That's not an exaggeration. They're losing millions of dollars because it's not up. Branson didn't go to space. He did a Vomit Comet ride. Yeah, pretty much that's what it looked like. Well, I've done a Vomit Comet ride as well. People will be fired. I don't know if people are going to be fired, but I'm guessing someone screwed up. Because that millions. Like, they don't even like changing anything about their design if it makes them lose money. Like, so if it's that, like, you know something's off. Yeah, Amazon's pooched right now. It's not down. It's just not working. It was a resume enhancing update. Yeah, no doubt. I'm sure it'll be corrected with relatively due speed. Because like I said, every second that goes by, they lose $1 million. Amazon ain't... They make money. Guess the developers will be peeing in bottles tonight. Yeah, pretty much. Would it help if I got out and pushed? The funny thing is I don't see anybody in my feed talking about it. I did a quick search. Unless it's on Southwest. Ooh. It's back up now for you. Fair enough. Zach all 94. Are we there yet? Let's find out. Going to Amazon. Nope. Still down. Still not happy. This print is so tall it's about to pop off the viewfinder there. There we go. Not too much longer here. Chaos Core Tech uploaded a Lola Bunny. I cannot print this Lola Bunny because this is definitely not for FDM. This is definitely for Chelsea did it. She did a really good job with this. I wouldn't want it for one, although Jedi would probably get a kick out of it. This looks kind of fun to print. A maze puzzle box. So how does it go? So you got it. Oh, I see. So there's a notch, and you have to. Oh, that might be kind of fun. That might be kind of fun. All right. I don't know which filament I'm gonna use for it, but this might be kind of fun. Alright, I'm going to draw... there's a good print for things. You have the annoying version of that puzzle box? Well, that looked like it could be annoying, potentially. You still haven't gotten yours open. Her name was Lola. She was a French bunny. And she played in Space Jam, which I still have not watched. We've got a Lego minifigure head. The poly count is weird, but it could come out okay. You know what? Oh, I'm looking at this. It would need supports down here, which could kill it, but this would be awesome in white. Krusty, you gotta do this. You gotta do this. I'm okay. I feel this could be done with supports here, 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 and here. In white. But the problem is that the supports, unless they pulled away easily, and they probably won't. Wait. Yeah, I don't know. That might be a little tricky because it's solid, right? It's solid on the inside. If you look on the inside, right, it's completely solid. Yeah, that's probably more for... It looks like a scan. I don't know if this has ever been printed. It can be done in special resin. Oh, in some special resin you have on its way. Yeah, Krusty, you got to do this one. This one's good. It might work without supports. The bottom is smaller overhang. Yeah, but the problem is, look how long... I mean, that's a lot. That... I don't know, dude. Here, let me link you off. Because this would be fun to do. It's too bad it's as thick as it is there. Oh, got a stretch. Thank you, Avaline. Oh. Ooh, thank you very much. Don't do it. You said you would never print Lego stuff. That's not what I said. How big is that figurehead? It's however big you make it. However big you print it, really. You have some special glow-in-the-dark resin coming. Oh, that's nice. Looks like anything you click in Amazon is appending extra stuff on the end. Probably just like someone misconfigured something. All right, running an ad break since that was just requested. And we're going to get ready to build the K2SO. A security droid. Theoretically, this will be an expedient build. Everything inside has a bevel, so it might work. Yeah, but, like, even those teeth, you think? Because I'm kind of with Krusty. I'm like, I might do that one in that glow-in-the-dark filament. Then not filament, but the UV reactive green, yellow filament that I'm getting. For FDM, I'd rotate so the face was up, back of head on the build plate. Yeah, but that wouldn't be... Well, I guess there'd be some sanding involved. But yeah, that's I doubt... That'd be the way to do it. Tilting it, not having it on the bottom. I'm not sure which size I'm going to print it yet. Probably, I mean... 10 centimeters, maybe? No. Somewhere around there? But not today. Not today. Not today, Lego head. Not today. It's so cool, though. Woo! No, it's far away. Here we go. We've got the print, and it is finished. Gonna polish this thing up. You saw Stormtrooper Snowflake? Yes, I may have seen one as well. I've got a few snowflakes downloaded, or at least I thought I did, and now I can't find them anymore. I'd be interested in potentially taking a look, Coda. I feel like, depending on how the next atomic filament I get, you know, how it turns out, I don't know how, what I'm going to be printing, because sometimes the color inspires the model that I want to print. Sometimes it's vice versa. Stormtroopers are all snowflakes. So sensitive. Drops are cued. Yeah, fix him, dude. We knew you were serious because we didn't hear from you. I'm like, oh. Not that we think you weren't serious, but I need different pliers. These pliers are not doing it for me. Trying to stay near married for another 22 years? A good plan. Ah. And 2 years is a huge accomplishment. It is. That's you've been married as long as I'd had Locker Gnome then. Long freaking time. Good landings, people. Now I have the Copacabana song in my head because I'm checking the weapon here. Yeah, I gotta take that off. Yep. Last thing you want to do is remove something that should not have been removed. Torso turned out perfect. By the way, when I'm in this view like this, I can see chat, but it disappears. So if I miss anything you say, flame on! Before he was Captain America. Drop at will. Ooze will. Thank you, Fucho. Fucho in the house. Poor Liz. Hopefully her internet improves tomorrow. Like this, yeah. No, how? Which? Ooh. That's not what I wanted. Okay. I may be reprinting. Yeah, I'm gonna reprint these feet because Oh, that did not. It's like the first layer came up with the brim on one of the feet. Yeah, I'm going to reprint that, 'cause anything worth doing. You got chocolate and my peanut butter. You got peanut butter and my chocolate. Two great tastes that taste great together. Reese's Peanut Butter Cups. Yeah, the feetsies got messed up, so I'm going to reprint the feetsies. Gonna try to get through the rest of this here. Removing the brim is probably the trickiest part of these particular prints. Might have to use that one. Jingle? Hubba Bubba. There was another old commercial I remember for Hubba Bubba Bubblegum. Used to have commercials for dang near everything. Saw a good commercial. What was it? Was it an online commercial? I can't remember now. Oh, for Snake Eyes. You got to see the. I almost retweeted it. The Snake Eyes promo is hilarious on Twitter. Do they still make Mounds and Almond Joy? Yes, they do. Sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. Almond Joys have nuts. Peter Paul Mounds don't. Because sometimes you feel like a nut. Sometimes you don't. They have a commercial for every pill. I know! It sucks, man. Now all the commercials are just, like, boring. Warning. May cause explosive diarrhea. All you can think about is that bit from Family Guy. Wait, which bit? That's right. They do need jingles, but instead of jingles, what they have is exactly. That's exactly what they have, Fucho. That's how I feel about the state of commercials these days. Oops. That's the weapon. Dang it. Almost had perfection if it wasn't for that snag. I wonder what happened. Oh well. Hang on just a second, people. Oops. Legs. Trying to get the updated STL slicing it. Excuse me. It's like almost snapped the filament. Thank you, Anonymous. I do get gassy when I'm slicing. This one, whoa. The legs are going to take an hour 20 themselves, so it's going to be a while. Definitely past the end of the show. Dang it. Black Widow earned 80 million theaters, 60 million streaming this weekend. So I heard. I think it did pretty well. Dang it. Well, I'm going to hold on to this one just in case. This is the one I need to replace, but just in case this one doesn't turn out okay. Let's just go ahead and prepare it. Monday.
I gotta have more cowbell.
Monday. Sorry about that, cowbell. I got more filament, Bell. I can print it. Actually, is there a printable cowbell that makes the cowbell sound? Hype train? No. For real? How is that even possible? Because sometimes you feel like a nut, sometimes you don't. Alright. Now that... Thank you, Krusty. That's great. Now I'm glad that's just stuck in my head now. Thanks for that, Krusty. That is just great. Alright. I'm gonna get Palpatine. Gonna give him a go. See what happens. It's been a while. I'm a little rusty. Like the train. Let's see if we can get it to leave the station. Can it? Will it leave the station? Come on.
It's a trap!
What was that? It's not a trap! What it is, my pitiful friends, is a Sunday evening in a very itchy robe, as it were. I'm wearing the right dark shirt for today. Yes, that Chris guy is really annoying. I hate the sound of his voice. How do you put up with it? It's a bit much for me. So I'm glad. That's why I usually go and stand in the corner. With my ears plugged, yes. No, I keep them closed off. So that I can't hear anything. It's the best. You just mute. Very, very wise. Now, you stay away from me. You know I'm allergic to cats. I'll send you to... where will I send you, cat? Where am I going to send you? Where are you going to be? Aveline, thank you so much. Are the drops queued? No, they are not. Drop at will. Just don't drop on will. Will not appreciate being dropped upon. I have it on good authority that he does not like it. At all. So my question is Amazon... Is Amazon still down? That's the question. Because... it is. Boy, Amazon is not having a very good evening. At all. They are in trouble. As opposed to being in treble. Which is what happens if you happen to be someone who's into music. In any way, shape, or form. Treble, bass, yes. Amazon is working in the northeast and southwest. Oh, well, that explains why I am not in a functional part of the Death Star, given that I'm in the northwest. Not having a good time here. From stated on this chat. Oh, fair enough. Well, I'm just glad it's not just me. Thank you, Krusty 3D, and No More 3, and Fix'em Dude, and Future the Clown, and Aveline French. I appreciate your valiant attempt and effort to get the train to leave the station. However, I think it may be a little too warm outside this time of year. People are definitely doing other things on Sunday evenings, like taking care of trash, because tomorrow is trash day. Which, good news, I have taken care of the trash. I am good to go in that sense. Thank you so much for participating. Thank you so much for your support. Very appreciated. Thank you, Radnicki, for the amazing 150 bits. Did not quite leave the station. We missed this train, but we can try it again tomorrow. Yes? Is that a good idea? Tomorrow? Tomorrow? We'll try a train tomorrow. No, sorry, I was channeling the Mr. Rogers fellow. Tell you what, I'm pretty much at a stopping point now. I've got to get, maybe a few more things snapped in and snapped on, but I've got to wait for these legs to reprint. And hopefully one of them will reprint successfully. If not, I will have to send the whole thing to the incinerator. Not cool. But let's go ahead and raid Seniup76 since it's been a while. He's playing an NES game. It looks like, what is that game?
Wow.
What is he playing? He's playing what is that? I have no idea. He's playing a retro game. And we love Seniup. He is a part of the community. So give Seniup a follow. He would really appreciate that. Here we go with that raid. Gonna start that now. Get your Perillo Raider emotes ready. After that drop, Perillo Raider... Oops, can I type? Perillo Raider. I know how to spell Chris's name. Thank you so much for hanging with me, with Chris tonight, and briefly with me. Thank you so much for all your support, for being here and hanging and asking questions and interacting and generally being you, because I enjoy when you are you and then you allow me to be me. Thank you for doing just that. Congratulations, Aveline. That was a great landing. Perfect landing there. Almost perfect. We're close to perfect. Close enough. I will be back again tomorrow at 6 p.m. Pacific. Chris will be. I will not. Chris will be. So he loves you. He appreciates you. I don't. But at this point, he's going to leave you to your own devices. And may the Force be with you. The dark side of the Force, of course. Always. Now we're going to be Tuscan raiding Seniup 76 in 3, 2, 1.
Doesn't like me dropping down like that.
Boop. Boop.
Try again.
Boop.
I'm gonna use all the...
Come on, look at the chat. There we go.
Wow. Hey, Chris. Oh, dear. I didn't realize that this was going to happen, so let's just pause. And I have it.